Hariom Bhaiya.
Hariom. Hariom. Now clear, no? Video.
Still breaking, Bhaiya. Your video and audio both together.
Both breaking.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Hello.
I'm not sure about the others, but my side it is breaking. Your video will stuck and your audio will come later.
For me, it's okay, no problem.
Maybe your signal. You are in outside of India. Maybe your signal is stronger.
Bhaiya, that
Yes,
doesn't
yes.
matter. That doesn't matter, Bhaiya. You need a network, I guess. Mine is good enough.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I can hear others very clearly.
Others here, no?
Others are very clearly audible, sir, but not your voice. It's breaking quite a bit.
Okay, okay, okay. I will change my network.
Bhaiya, try without the video. It may be better if you have
Now,
network issue.
Yeah, you
now
muted video, Bhaiya. Voice is now bit clear.
clear, no? Okay. Is it visible now on screen?
Yes.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yeah. So just now I discussed the first chapter in 2 slokas. First sloka is start with the prayer. That is the same prayer which every day we are chanting Sri Adinadaya Namostu Tasmai Yenopadishta Hatha Yoga Vidya and Vibrajate Pronata Raja Yoga. First, we are all your Hatha Yogi practitioners. We are supposed to go down to the Adinada. Then the Hatha Yoga is helping you to reach the Raja Yoga. You can use this Hatha Yoga as a staircase. Means how to the person is climbing the building, first floor, second floor. Similarly, this Hatha Yoga is helping you to reach the Raja Yoga. The purpose of Hatha Yoga is to reach the only Raja Yoga. And second sloka, it's a first sloka. It says second sloka. It start one conversation like this Gatastha Yoga. The Chanda Kapala is coming to the cottage of this Gheranda Rishi, and he pranam him to him, and he asking some questions. Okay, oh Master Yoga, yoginis, oh Lord, Vishnu, learn the. He wants to learn this physical discipline, especially this yoga. So yoga, this Gatastha Yoga is mentioned word as a Gatastha, means Hatha Yoga is the another meaning is willful yoga. Little means stressing yoga kind of physical practices. So that's why I mentioned a yoga which leads to the knowledge of yoga tattva jnana. Tattva-jnana. Okay. Gatastha yogam yogesha tattva-jnanasya karakam. So, ye Gatastha yoga, this discipline of forceful discipline of yoga is helping you to reach the tattva-jnanasya karakam. It is help you to the cause to help you to this tattva-jnana means about the knowledge. Okay, knowledge of about this yogic principles. Then Gheranda say that. Then Gheranda reply with him. You are well asked me, and I will help you to give that grateful diligence of knowledge. Okay. The next is also this Rishi Gheranda say the power of this yoga, this Gatastha yoga, the power of Gatastha yoga, very very important sloka. Nasti mayasam papam nasti yogotpara balam nasti gnanotpara bandhon karotparo ripa means nasti mayasana papam. There is no fetter like, there is no great papa like illusion of Maya. Nasti yogotparam balam. There is no strength which comes from the practicing of discipline yoga. Nasti gnanotparam bandhu. There is no friend higher than knowledge. And nasti ahankaram. There is no great enemy than our own egoism, our own friend, our own mentality is greatest obstacle to your strength, your personality are not able to perform actions or yoga, everything. So this, they are highlighting the power of yoga. This yoga can help you to this papa, maya, and gnano and ahankara, great enemy, you can overcome by simply practicing of this gatastha yoga. Okay. And next is this gata. How can I know this gatastha yoga? How can I learn this tattva jnana? That is the next question asked by Chanda Kapali. This knowledge is learning, how we are learning from A B C D, then we are coming with the words and sentence and this all speaking and not English or any language. We start with alphabets. No? The similarly, this tattva jnana means this physical training of practices can slowly abhyasa, okay, slow kind of training, you can learn that and you can get that benefits also. Tattva jnana cha labhyate. And sukruto duskruto, there is a good and bad deeds, and karyarjayate pranina gatam gatadbu pratyotkarmam gati yantra tata bhavet urdvo bodho prabodhyadvat gati yantra gava vashat. So it is like there is a gati yantra is giving with some examples. This physical body is represented as a gati yantra, is keep on moving as a one circle, like there is, you do the karmas and you take the birth, then next year, next birth, again you do some actions, the birth will happen. So birth and death is like a the wheel of gata, the wheel of cycle of the wheel is completely rotation, keep on rotating. So never ended this kind, these actions. If you want to stop these actions, you go with this hatha yoga. They're giving the other example of those olden days, there is a bullcock, they use that water, pumping that water from the ground wheel. So they use the one kind of circle wheel, they hold it one kind of buckets and they pull out the groundwater. So similarly, this our life, human bodies keep on cycling, but janana and marana. So that can be overcome with this gatastha yoga. So this gatastha yoga is helping you to, like unbaked earthen pot, if throw in a water, it's there is useless. So it the function of the pot not fulfilled completely. This same unbaked, our physical body is like unbaked pot that can be proper heated, proper training, then you can reach, you can enhance your functions and you can you can know about the universe, you can know about the tattva jnana. Okay, that is about that's why this yoga system is called as a gatastha yoga. They compare with this physical body with the gata, the part, clay part. Is it clear? No voice, no issue.
No
Clear,
issue,
Bhaiya.
Bhaiya. Clear.
Yeah. So these are the little, this is an introduction between the giving for entering the actual subject. Here onwards the main things are started, very important for exam point of view. So this gatastha yoga or Gheranda Samhitha or Saptanga yoga, all are same, okay, different names. In Saptanga, why they used Saptanga yoga terminal means it is deal with the 7 limbs of yoga. Those are Shodhanam Drudatam Chaiva Stairyam Dairya cha Lagavam Pratyaksham Vinirlipta Gatastha Sapta Sadhanam. So there is a Shodhana, that is Shatkriyas, 6 cleansing techniques, and Drudata. Drudata means stability. The stability you can gain with the by performing the different postures. In this text, they mention only 32 types of asanas. And Stairya. Stairya means steadiness. The steadiness can gain with the practicing of certain mudras and bandhas, 25 types of mudras and bandhas. And dhairya, actually a spelling mistake, dhairya, not L. Dhairya means calmness, pratyahara, the peace of mind, mastery over the sensor organs. And lagava means lightness through the pranayama practice. And pratyaksha means meditation, direct uh, means perception of knowledge or deeper meditation or concentration. So that is a pratyaksha. by different types of meditation techniques. There is 3 types of meditation techniques, and nirlipta means isolation, the samadhi. Okay, there is a 6 types of samadhis mentioned in this text Gheranda Samhita. Try to remember this order of this Saptanga Yoga as it is: Shodhana, Dhrudata, Stairya, Dhairya, Lagava, Pratyaksha, Nirlipta. Okay, SD. So both are same, SD. You can make a synonyms also. SD and LPN. SD, LPN. S for Shodhana, D for Dhrudata, one more S for Stairya, Dhairya, Lagava, Pratyaksha, and Nilapta. Okay. Next, let's come to the Shat Karmas, 6 cleansing techniques. So these 6 cleansing techniques are very famous in Hatha Yoga Pradipika or other textbooks also. Everywhere they supported with the 6 major cleansing techniques. Okay, purification techniques or detoxification techniques. So one first start with the Dhauti, Basti, Neti, Laulika. So here they use the different terminology for the Nauli. So Nauli they use the other synonym word Lauliki. Try to remember the same word which mentioned in a Gheranda Samhita, and Trataka and Kapalabhati. Here the unique difference between the which already you know from the other textbook or traditional things, here you get the different varieties of the shat karmas. So total 21 types, means if you count all the shat karmas, 6 cleansing techniques with the sub variation, there is a 21 types of kriyas. So each kriya, let's look into first uh, Dhauti practice. Okay, in a Dhauti, one variation name is called as a Antar Dhauti. A Dhauti again classified into 4 categories: Antar Dhauti, okay, Hrud Dhauti, Antar Dhauti, Hrud Dhauti, Bahya Dhauti, and Mula Shodhana. Mula Shodhana. Just a minute. So first Dhauti classification name is Antar Dhauti. Antar Dhauti again 4 varieties. Okay, this Antar Dhauti. In that first name of Dhauti is Vatsara. Okay, Vatsara. Vatsara means Vata. Vata means is air. So in by using the there is Kaki Mudra. This I can show in the image. With that mouth opening, you draw the air, eating the air. Okay, gulping the air as much possible inside, and hold that air with some extent of time, and passing that air to the lower excretory system. That is called as a Vatsara Dhauti, wind purification. So here yogi is trying to use the all the 5 elements Panchamahabhutas. Here first Antardhauti is Vatsara. Vatsara. So by practicing Vatsara, the yogi get some benefits, which are: one is Deha Nirmala Karakam. Deha Nirmala Karakam. Deha Nirmala means this body. Deha means Sharira. Physical body get purification. Okay. Sarva Roga Kshayakarakam. Sarva Roga Kshayakaram. All that destroys, it destroys all the diseases. And Dehanala Vidardakam is increasing the gastric fire. So your appetite is usually increased than normal if you mastery over this Vatsara Dhauti. Okay, is it clear? Now next is There is a Vari Sara-Dhauti. Here something is missing from. You can see the screen, no?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yeah. Okay. There is. I went for some other slides. Sorry. So these are the Dhautis, 4 varieties: Antar Dhauti, Danta Dhauti, Hrud Dhauti, Mula Shodhana. So we are here Antar Dhauti, internal washing. One is by using Vatsara, means by using the air, and Varisara means by using the water. Vahinisara means by using the Agni, means Agnisara Dhauti, this Agnisara Kriya. And Bahiskruti is by using the same the water. There is a little technically very inner procedure that we look into after. But these three elements, these three panchabhutas, three bhutas out of one is air and water and Agni. Okay. So next three more Dhautis are Danta Dhauti is nothing but a daily cleansing our teeth. Okay. There is other variations are come up. Hrud Dhauti and Mula Shodhana. Let's come to the
Bhaiya, for water and fire, what you mentioned, Vari Sara and Vahani Sara में?
So Vatsara is air, Varisara means this one. So there is a this one is Varisara water by using like simple like Vamana Dhauti practice. Okay, so you have to in Vamana Dhauti you simply vomiting reflection is there, but here it is Varisara is nothing but a Shankha Prakshana. Shankha Prakshana Kriya. So drink the water and put it in your stomach full and maintain some amount of time. They are not mentioned about the particular practicing of asanas, twisting posture or standing or that postures. Just that water slowly forcing downward and coming out from the passing out from the your rectum. So this Varisara is uh, base for the Shankha Prakshana Kriya. Okay, LSP, okay, which we used in Svasa. So that is a technique, same technique. By in exam point of view, you have to remember the procedure of the kriya and what is the outcome of the results in Sanskrit terminology. So there is a deha nirmala karakam. Okay, all body purification of the body. Same earlier also same mentioned in by using Vatsara. There is a maladeha shodayitva deva deha prapadyate, means it's the physical human body is turned to the divine body, means divine body in the sense the producing of malas, these three malas like your sweda and mutra and purusha, means stool and sweat and urination is reduced, the divine smell will come out from your physical body. So that is called, that is the meaning of divine body. Vari Sara-Dhauti. Next is Bahiskruti Dhauti. In Bahiskruti Dhauti is a part of Antar Dhauti. The here also he uh, adapting this kaki mudra, crowbill mudra, and stomach full air gulping and or eating, and maintain that air. Okay, more than 1.5 hour. Okay, 90 minutes, and then after holding that air and trying to force down to the large intestine or rectum part, that is called procedure for Bahiskruti Dhauti. Okay, and there is after mastery over this holding the breath, if you this is a two levels in Bahiskruta Dhauti. The beginning you have to mastery over the Vatsara Dhauti. The first step is Vatsara Dhauti. Okay, are you connecting with the subject or confusing? Hello.
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bhaiya.
So in Bahiskruta Dhauti, the first phase of practice is Vatsara Dhauti. Okay, the holding the breath more than 1.5 hour and let that air come out from the rectum. If you are able to perform this, you are eligible to go another procedure of the continuation. There is the person is restrain the breath more than half an hour, then he go with the taking out, okay, more taking out, going with the river, okay, then he suck that water without rectum, okay, with rectum, open that wall of rectum and drink, take that water up and release that water. So that is the procedure for Bahiskruti Dhauti. Okay, little complication, just remember this much in exam point of view. Next is Danta Dhauti. In Danta Dhauti, 5 classifications. Usually other people they say as a 4, but here you count as a 5. There is a Randra, this Karna Randra, that is classified into two. One is Danta Mula Dhauti, the purification of your teeth, and Jivha Mula, root of your tongue. Okay, so this usually we are every day we are using with cleansing our teeth or early morning or evening time by using specific, even Danta Mula Dhauti also they referred with some Kadir Rasa, one stick. Okay, and Jivha Mula is root of the tongue, and Karna Randra is a Karna Randra here, 2 years of the ears, and Kapala Randra is frontal sinus part. These two things is a Danta Dhauti, total 5 varieties. Next, each one. What is the Danta Mula Dhauti? There is a Kadir Rasa. Try to remember the Kadirena Rasantha, and or pure earth, pure clay or mud. Okay, that you can use to cleanse your teeth. Okay. This is very recommended. These 2 items. Try to remember, and this can be practiced daily in the morning time especially. And next is Jivha Shodhan is by using the index finger and middle finger, that is a Tarjanya. Index finger is called as a Tarjanya and middle finger is called as a Madhyama, and another ring finger is Anamika. So you supposed to use the 3 fingers, not 2 fingers, 3 fingers. Try to remember this Tarjanya, Madhyama and Anamika also. Anamika means ring finger. These 3 fingers you insert, put in your mouth and rub your tongue. Extend your tongue and try to rub it. Okay. Then after rubbing, that excessive phlegm, that mucus is coming out. Then you apply the butter or milk again and again. Hold the tip of the tongue with the iron instrument. Pull it out slowly and slowly. We use our tongue cleanser, no, same thing. Okay. So this practice, the recommended time is before rising the sun or setting the sun, 2 times a day. 2 times a day, before the sun or sun and setting the sun. Okay. The benefits is a Dirga Lambika. So your tongue is extended, more extended, which more useful to practicing of Kechari Mudra. There is a one mudra to the tongue, turning the tongue to backward. So that this will be basic practice we can use. And Jarana Marana Rogadi, the related to old age or death, those diseases can be overcome by practice simple cleansing your tongue. Okay. And next is Karna Dhouti. This Karna Dhoutis are 2. Here they recommended 2 holes by using the index Tarjanya Anguli, okay, and ring finger Anamika. So these 2 fingers you put in the hole of your ears and make it circle, clockwise or anti-clockwise direction, and practice daily. Then you can able to hear the mystical sounds, the miracle of some Nadanusandhana is happen. Nadantara means internal, there is a physical body always producing some sound. That sound you can able to hear. Otherwise, the simply you are more sensitive to towards the small and subtle sounds. Okay, small sounds also, even far away distance, very far away from your location also, you can able to receive that sound signals. Okay, that is the meaning of this mystical sound. And next is Kapala Randra Dhauti. Kapala Randra Dhauti. This frontal lobe cleansing technique. This front side. Okay, the skull area, forehead region. That Kapala Randra by just rubbing your this. Okay, rubbing with a thumb. You just right hand thumb. You depress this area. You just making a massaging kind of thing. That is called as a Kapala Randra Dhauti. Here benefits is Kapha this phlegmatic humerus are cured, and Nadi Nirmalata, the nadis are purified, and Divya Drishti, the divine sight. Okay, these three major benefits: Kapha Nadi Nirmala, and Divya Drishti. And timing of this practice, Nidraante, means when you are after waking from the sleep, and another time is Bojante, after meals, and Dhivante, in the evening yogi can practice 3 times a day: Nidraante, Bojante, and Dhivante. Okay, the next classification of Dhauti, first we seen the Antar Dhauti, then we saw the Danta Dhauti. Now third variation of Dhauti name is called Hrud Dhauti, purification of heart region, okay, surrounding of chest region, etc. Here Hrud Dhauti classified into 3 categories, and one is Danda, second is Vamana, and third is Vastra Dhauti. Danda Dhauti by using the stick, Vamana is vomiting reflection creating after drinking the water, and Vastra Dhauti is heating the cloth, okay, gulping one cotton cloth. Let's see Danda Dhauti. Here the recommended for Danda Dhauti practice is classical, the practically everybody aware about this technique. In the last your right side corner there is one guy pulling that water, pushing that water through the one pipe. This is a technically we are using in a everyday, those yogis still people are using, but in a scripture point of view they recommended these three items. One is banana stem, another one is turmeric stem, and this candy or sugar cane. Okay, this you can after drinking the water, this similarly Vamana Dhauti procedure, you drinking the water, make a reflection, this vomiting reflection by using any of these three items. Okay, then let that water come out. That is the procedure for Danda Dhauti. The benefits are, it is help you to the phlegm and bile, the pitta and kapha. Okay, and it can be taking this purifying entire from your stomach to the till mouth. Okay, esophagus is purified by practicing this Danta Dhauti. Okay, any related to heart issues also can be used this Danda Dhauti technique. And next is Vamana Dhauti under the classification of Hrud Dhauti, second variation Vamana Dhauti. In Vamana Dhauti everyone know that, but you have to focus more stressed on this Vamana Dhauti. They recommended for the yoga sadhakas after the meal. After the meal, let practice this Vamana Dhauti. So this technique is usually the dog. Okay, when it dog is discomfort after having the food, it is vomit out. Okay, if you observe or close observe with the animals, they do naturally, they do the Vamana Dhauti practice. This all techniques also by observing surrounding animals, the yogis are came up with this ideology to make your physical body more strength. Okay, so this Vamana Dhauti, especially after meals, let's drink the till throat, okay, throat full water, then vomit out. Vomit out, even food also let come out. So with the solid and liquid is mixed inside your stomach, so that some kind of force will help you to remove this phlegm, especially meda, this sleshma. Okay, sleshma or kapha and excessive bile can come out from your physical body, which produce your physical body every time is producing the some malas. As per Ayurvedic, the imbalancing of Vata Pitta Kapha, you are the diseased. Because of disease are coming to you, this balance, there is a disturbance in with the these three humors. Then only you are physically not strengthened. This Ayurveda and yoga is supporting each other. So some of the concepts you can directly correlate with the Ayurvedic. Okay, and these benefits are only to these two benefits they mention. They're related to phlegm and bile. Any disease because of phlegm, this and bile, you can cure by practicing Vamana Dhauti. And Vastra Dhauti, last Hrud Dhauti practice, eating the cloth. Simply you remember as eating the cloth or gulping the cloth. So the cloth is Chaturangula Vistaram. Chaturangula Vistaram means the four fingers width. Sukshma Vastram Kshanaigreste. That Vastra you slowly gulp or heat that. Then slowly, if you in between, if you feel the vomiting reflection, you take some uh, amount of water. That water is pushing that cloth to following the path of your food pipe. Okay, slowly till that cloth about half meter, you can heat that cloth. That is around uh, 25 22 and a half feet length of the cloth. Okay, so that heat, then after heating that cloth, you perform the Agnisara Kriya, then slowly take that cloth outside. This is the procedure of Vastra Dhauti. By practicing Vastra Dhauti, the more benefits are 7 benefits. There is a Gulma Roga related to constipation or enlargement of spleen that can overcome, and Jvara related to the fever, and Pliha enlargement spleen, and Krusta especially the skin disorders. Okay, the leprosy, especially in just if you go back 200 years back, most of the people are suffering with the leprosy, skin disease. Okay, so this Vastradauti being used to come out from this disorder. And Kapha Pitta, phlegm and bile related disease, and you get the Arogya, health, and Balapusta, your body become more strength. Okay, these 7 benefits mentioned in Gheranda Samhita, Vastra Dhauti. And last is Mula Shodhana Dhauti. Okay, Mula Shodhana Dhauti. First is the Dhauti name, you can see here. Dhautis. Antar Dhauti, 4 varieties we seen, and Danta Dhauti also 5 varieties we saw. Hrud Dhauti 3 varieties, and Mula Shodhana there is no another variety, only one. Okay. Mula Shodhana is also called as a Chakri Karma with a turmeric. This turmeric stem. Okay, that you use to cleanse your rectum part. That turmeric is called as a Haridra with that stock. Okay, and with, or otherwise you can go with the your own middle finger and insert the rectum and try to circulate, clean that uh, the the wall or the rectum part with the circle rotation. Then if you, any mala or stool is deposited there, cleanse properly. That is the procedure for Mula Shodhana. The Mula, the base for our body is rectum part. That's why it's called as a Shodhana, means purification. Okay, and benefits are, it destroy the constipation, indigestion, and dyspepsy, and increase the beauty. Okay, Deha Nirmala, and the body is become strength, and it also increase the increase the fire, especially Jataragni. Okay, the appetite also is increased more. As for Ataratnavali, the Mula Shodhana is called as a Chakri Karma. Please note down this. Okay, Mula Shodhana also called as a Chakri Karma as for Ataratnavali. Any doubts as of now?
Yeah,
Yeah, for this you mentioned for And after meal, Vamana Dhoti we have to do. If we do in early morning with empty stomach, is it
So
not good to do?
that is also good. Actually, don't compare with you can compare, but don't confuse. Okay, the practical yoga is somewhat is different than scripture point of view yoga. Okay, this shatkriyas are, some of the shatkriyas are very keen for intensive practice for the under the guidance of the guru. Okay, the whatever the practice you are using a therapeutical yoga. Okay, therapeutical yoga, not spiritual oriented, direction oriented of sadhana. Okay, so don't confuse with the script, mention the procedure of scripture oriented and practical procedure. Okay, the practical procedure is somewhat modified, but the name they are using are the same word. Are you clear?
Yeah, okay, yes, Bhaiya, thank you.
Okay, so practical, let it be keep practical, but you try to come up with the how that procedure, the name brand of which used in scripture oriented. Anymore?
Okay, Bhaiya.
And it's not another main precaution. You should not follow all the techniques. You should not experiment on your body directly reading the scriptures. Somebody teacher who are experienced teachers, for just for information sake of information and exam point of view only, this not for implement this theory on practical way. If you want to implement that knowledge on practical way, you go with approach with the one master. Clear?
Yes, Bhaiya, thank you.
Yeah. Any other doubts? Can I take another kriya? Basti. Okay, no doubts. The Basti, second one is the main classification is Dhauti, the next is Basti. Okay, Basti, two varieties of Bastis are mentioned in Gheranda Samhita. One is Jalabasti, another one is Shushka Basti, or you call, some people call it as a Stalabasti. Okay, Stalabasti. Jalabasti is water Basti. Water means it is nothing but a yogic enema. You know, yogic enema. So I can see here those traditional this technique being used in medical terms in Ayurvedic people also. The forceful inserting some water on the rectum part, if they are suffer with the constipation or passing stool or any issues related to excretory system, then that through after means injecting some water, lukewarm kind of water, then take it that water is come out with the when passing the stool for creating the easy stool. Okay, hard stool make it easy by adding the additional liquid of water. This jalabasti in olden days, those yoga sadhaka is supposed to go to the river and perform the utkatasana. Okay, perform the utkatasana means a squat pose, and try to open out the rectum part muscles, the sphincter of the muscles, and suck that water. Okay, suck that water and let it be keep on lower excretory system a few amount of time, then slowly release that water. Okay, that is called as a jalabasti. In some way they giving the using of some kind of pipes or bamboo or some things to open the wall of the rectum and let that water take means reverse action, you pulling that water to upward, keeping within the body, then release that water. That is the procedure of jalabasti. By practicing the jalabasti you will get the 5 benefits. One is prameha. Prameha means urinary disorders. Okay, and udvarta, disorder of digestion, udavarta, and kurora vayu, disorder of the wind, and Swachha Deha, the free, you are free from all the diseases, and Kama Deva, your body become more attractive and beautiful by practicing of Jalabasti. Okay, next is Stalabasti. Stalabasti is nothing but a Paschimottanasana. So after Paschimottanasana, let move the intestine slowly downward. Okay, contract and dilute the sphincter muscles, means you perform the Ashwini Mudra also. You have to little contract your abdominal muscles, intestine muscles. Like I can say that Agnisara, some kind of partial Agnisara practice, and Ashwini Mudra. So here three techniques are involved. Combination one is Paschimottanasana, little bit Agnisara practice, contracting of intestinal. Next is Ashwini Mudra, is faster controlling of your rectum muscles, contracting and release, contracting, release. That is Ashwini Mudra. That this procedure, if combine these three things, is called as a Stalabasti. The benefits are Kushta dosha, means constipations, and Jataragni, digestive fire is increased, and Amavata, means fluctuation of this Vata, okay, wind. These three benefits mentioned talking on Stalabasti. Another Stalabasti, also called as a Sushka Basti, as per Ataratnavali. Sushka, okay. Can I stop here, or continue? Finish. Let me finish all 6 techniques. Hello.
Yes, for your next
Hello.
class.
Next or now?
We can continue in next class.
Next class, Bhaiya. Yes, Bhaiya. Too much for today.
It's
Yeah.
taking more. Too much. Too much.
Not too much, Priya, but
Okay. And stop. Okay, if you have any doubts, please ask me related to Dhautis and this Kriya technique and beginning. Just overview, this Gheranda Samhita, first chapter related to Kriyas. The beginning sloka, no? Maya and Jnana and egoism, that is main important. You remember that terminology. Then this Saptanga Yoga, 7 limbs of yoga, remember in order. Then Shat Kriyas, same 6 cleansing techniques, Dhauti, Basti, Neti, Naudi, Trataka, and Kapalabhati. Under the Dhauti, 4 sub varieties, and Antar Dhauti, 4 varieties, and Hrud Dhauti, 3, Danta Dhauti, 5, and Mula Shodhana is 1. Under the Dhauti, we discussed 13 types of Dhautis. Then we came to Basti practice 2, Stalabasti and Jalabasti. Clear? And with respect to benefits, you have to focus more.
Bhaiya, shloka also we have to learn.
No need to sloka, only I will tell you which sloka how to remember. Like just discuss the yoga. That sloka, if you remember the order, that's fine. The Saptanga yoga and the lim Shodhana, Dairyam, Lagamancha. So that sloka you try to remember, or otherwise that order, at least that order, if you remember, also fine. And there is another sloka. If you practice Shodhana, what Shatkriyas are helping? Drodata by asana, Lagava by pranayama. That correlation, no? That also you have to remember. That's then the types, if you remember, that's enough. If types, if you remember, that's enough. I off my camera.
Sir, could you please recite all the slokas once from the beginning of
Hello.
this chapter? Sir, could you please recite all the slokas once?
Yeah. We wind up with the Shanti mantra here. If you don't have
Bhaiya, your
doubts.
voice is breaking, Bhaiya. I think your video also got
Sit
stuck.
straight. Your
No, but
eyes.
it's breaking.
One round Omkara and 3 round Shanti. Deep inhale and exhale. Take a deep inhale and we close here. Can you hear me now?
But yeah, just now you said you will do the one revision and then you will close.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
We close with the Shanti mantra. One round Omkara and 3 round Shanti.
Bhaiya, you there? Hello, Bhaiya.